With comprehensive reports on local schools you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Curious about where a school ranks in the state? Look no further. Percentage of teachers in their first or second year? We've got it. Lowest student-teacher ratio? No problem. The best cafeteria lunch in the district for your 9-year-old food blogger? Would it surprise you if we said yes?
Homes.com.
Ding dong.
We've done your homework.
Cash in on the nostalgia with Barron's Payback Program. Your old system has history. Your new one has savings. Get $110 for each year of your old equipment's age. Get up to $5,000 in savings with a high-efficiency heat pump upgrade. Plus, one customer wins a free system install and another wins a free water heater. But don't wait too long. Barron's Payback Program ends February 28th. Call Barron Home Services today. No purchase necessary. Visit barronheating.com for details.
Hey, this is Scott from Northwest Sleep Solutions. I wanted to warn people about some of these quote-unquote mattress sales you see out there. In most cases, they're marking up the beds before they slash the prices, meaning that deal you think you're getting isn't so good of a deal. A lot of the time, our everyday prices are lower than their sale prices. So if you want a truly good deal with no gimmicks, come visit Northwest Sleep Solutions in Fairhaven.
All right, places, please. The Daly Migs Show is on deck. Guitars plugged in. Drums ready to go. Chickens. Other animals. And action. This is the Daly Migs Show on The Rock with Taryn Daly and Steve Migs.
While listening to the Daly Migs Show, please refrain from any unnecessary finger gesturing.
99.9 KISW.
What is shaking, Rockaholics? Happy Tuesday, everyone. Woke up this morning, Steve Migs, and the Seahawks are still going to the Super Bowl, so that's great news.
That's awesome. I double-checked that this morning as well, and I can confirm Seahawks still beat the Rams and are still going to the Super Bowl.
And we're not over it. We're still talking about it. We're very excited.
We're not going to stop talking about it until they win, and then we'll keep talking about how great it was.
We still need to find a place to have a party.
Yes, we are on the search for a Super Bowl party because we didn't want to plan one until we knew for sure they were going.
Yes. So if you have any ideas, please hit us up, dms@kisw.com. Hey, even in your mom's basement. We'll come take over. We'll have a kegger in mom's basement.
Well, send us a picture of your mom before. No, I'm kidding.
Let's get into the Daily Migs download.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
AKA the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMD is brought to you by Palace Law, and today it's Thomas Crapper Day.
Is that the guy that invented the toilet?
I'm pretty sure it is. He has the best last name for it.
Ooh.
Also, I don't know if he invented a toilet or he invented a part of the toilet that then people just attributed it to him. And then it's also Port Wine Day, and I figured if anybody on the show has ever made toilet wine, it would be probably our friend Taryn Daly.
Oh, yeah.
Have you in college?
No, I never did.
I'm shocked.
No, I'm not a moonshiner. I have never done that.
I thought for sure your sorority would have had like a toilet wine party or something like that. I just pictured you and your
so classy.
Your DGs.
Yeah.
The Delta Gammas.
Daughters of God.
All right, let's talk about Sons of God, and that's your Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah.
Weird transition, but did you catch the hype video that they posted up on their YouTube, on their social media pages?
I may or may not have sprouted a few tears watching it.
If you haven't, I mean, if you just add that, look, whether or not you like Coldplay, if you add that song Fix You as a music bed, it instantly makes things more emotional.
That's going to do it. The Seahawks soar to Super Bowl 60. We're going to the Super Bowl.
I'm speechless. When you do it together, this is what you can do. How about the 12? It's about us. It's always been about us and what we do. And now we're going to the Super Bowl.
These guys in this locker room, that's what it's about to be, man. We've come to work ever since April in OTAs, training camp, one day at a time. And we're here, and we did it.
Can you believe it?
No.
The first Super Bowl appearance in franchise history.
Hey, I love you guys. Let's go 12s.
preseason. Oh, you're they down to this. Now look at us. We're going to the Super Bowl.
That was weird. It was Danny V on the field at the end. And you heard that guy yelling, "We're going to the Super Bowl." It sounded just like. I can totally hear Danny doing it.
It's his vocal doppelganger.
Anyways,
it was me.
It was. Turns out I thought that was you.
I knew it.
On the field. Anyways, if you're hoping to go to the Super Bowl, cue the sad music, because good luck trying to afford it. I mean, right now they're saying that seats are starting at around $6,500. That's about $2,000 less than I've seen. So if you get it for $6,500, consider that a bargain.
Oh, yeah.
And if you want to do like a travel package, I mean, that just gets even more ridiculous. Some of the seats are even going for close to $30,000, if not more. And I don't think these ticket prices are going to go down as we get closer to the game.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
But to help all the fans get there, Alaska, American, and United Airlines have all added some special flights out of SeaTac to San Jose, also San Francisco, ahead of the February 8th game.
That's very funny you bring that up because, Danny, you checked yesterday, and how much were the tickets going for?
It's around $1,200 round trip.
That's bananas.
No, we're not.
No, we are not.
Well, hey, we said that we weren't going to go to the NFC game, so now let's just keep saying we're not going to go to the Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
And then all of a
it'll
sudden,
just
we're all going to show up there.
And we're all broke and single because our significant others are like, you're really bad with your money.
Yep. Well, Alaska added 16 round trips. American scheduled dedicated flights February 5th through the 7th. And then United, they even assigned the number 1411 to one of the flights in honor of Sam Darnold, number 14, and Jackson Smith and Jigba, number 11. I want to be on that plane.
Who's number 69 on the team? That's the guy I want to have a flight after. If you are traveling, starting February 1st, anyone traveling domestically without one of those real ID or an alternative like the enhanced ID, military ID, a passport, you're going to have to pay, like if you just have a regular driver's license, you're going to have to pay $45. That's going to be the fee to go through TSA's new Confirm ID system before going through security. So have fun with that if you're planning on traveling. Right.
So does that mean you don't need a real ID anymore? You just need $45?
Yes. But I imagine it's going to be a pain in the ass. You got to go into a different line. You got to have to pay all this money.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Good luck out there.
I'm sure somebody can explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old, but I don't understand why our driver's license, I have an enhanced ID, so I'm thankful because I've gotten that forever ago. So I have to worry about it. I don't understand why the ID that we grant to the DMV to get is not good enough to get into place.
It's not real.
It doesn't make any sense. We need it to be more real, Taryn. All right, well, as far as weather, we're hitting a high of 48 degrees. It's going to be a cloudy day today. That is the DMV, brought to you by Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel, and that's what's up.
The Daily Migs Show. Daily Migs Show.
Gather up your captain's hats and get ready to drop your anchor at Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel for live night. The theme is Yachty and Naughty, presented by Pinky's Plumbing, and we're going to be hanging out on Friday, February 13th in their brand new ballroom, which is so awesome. So you get to hang with us. All the crew from KISW is going to be there. Our show will be doing what we do live. The men's room will be live, and every sound effect, every voice you hear is going to be live as well.
Oh, absolutely. All the mistakes especially. But at the end of the day, it's just a fun hangout with the men's room, with Ryan Castle, our show as well. So if you got nothing going on, we'd love to hang out with you.
You can get those tickets at KISW.com. Last week, Seahawks legend Matt Hasselbeck was being interviewed by TMZ, and he was talking about the atmosphere playing in front of the 12s.
How about that incredible home field advantage that the fans in Seattle also bring? I mean,
Well, I think it helps the defense incredibly. Yeah. I would say it's a bucket list thing. If you can pick one sporting event to ever attend, I would say a playoff game in Seattle. Put that on the bucket list.
I never thought about Lumen Field and being at it, but I think just because we're spoiled, we experience it all the time. And you guys got to experience a playoff game at Lumen Field just last weekend. Would you agree with Matt Hasselbeck?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that that's a thing that most people wouldn't believe it until they heard it for themselves, how loud it is in there.
Well, and especially because, like, coming from, a town that doesn't have any professional sports teams, I would just say even just going to a professional sports place for me was, like, huge. So even when it wasn't a playoff game, it was, like, the middle of November, and I went to go see them play the Washington team at the time, and it was, like, this is amazing.
Yeah, just the whole experience, the whole vibe. And honestly, I never thought of the one time I did think a little bit about it. My buddy Nick that I grew up with, he grew up in my same neighborhood. And he ended up working for Fox Sports and all this type of stuff. And he once messaged me, and he in fact messaged me this past weekend to wish the Seahawks luck because he knows I have a lot to do with the team.
Of course.
And their luck, which I always think is funny. He's like, good luck to you guys. I'm like, thanks, man. I'm on my couch.
Really needed it.
But he even says, like, I got to make it out to Seattle at some point because those games look like so much fun.
Yeah, and also just the views from there, too.
Yep.
It's just stunning. Like, we live in a pretty magical corner of the world.
Well, is there a sports bucket list place that you have you done or you really want to do?
So I used to be in it. Anytime I would travel, I would try to see a sporting event, no matter what the season was. So I've seen a lot of baseball games in different cities. I've seen some NHL games in different cities, but I've never been to Fenway or Wrigley. I'd love to see Yankee Stadium. Like, those are some of the big ones that I feel like are so historic that I have not yet done.
I did all three.
Oh, yeah, now we're just begging. I did all three.
No, I'm with you, though. Whenever I travel, my first two things that I do is, are there any concerts in the town that I'm going to? And are there any sporting events? Because I want to do at least one of those two.
It's so fun to just see how they do it in other places.
So based on your three, because Fenway was on mine, I'm not a Red Sox fan.
Yeah.
At all. I mean, I grew up in New York, and it's like, that's like the heated rivalry. Like, you hated Red Sox. But I was like, this place is iconic. No different than Wrigley Field. Wrigley Field, I got to go for like a wiffle ball tournament. We were at a radio convention, and we couldn't get into a Cubs game. It was just so impossible to get into a Cubs game. But there was like a wiffle ball charity celebrity game going on, so we went to that. Bill Murray was there. It was pretty awesome.
Sweet.
But it was just cool to be able to be there. I did get to go to a few Red Sox games. Went with BJ, and that was awesome. Except those seats are so narrow because it's so old.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Like, you sit in your seat and it's like, okay, can somebody help me can somebody pull me out of this seat?
Oh, no.
Yankee Stadium, I got to say, it's not the same anymore because it's not the same Yankee Stadium that it once was.
Yeah.
They've rebuilt it over the years. And the new one is just like an over-the-top mega stadium. It's cool, but it's not. I didn't see the same charm that the old stadium once had.
So what's on your list then? If with all these you've already experienced, there's not much room for hope. What are your hopes of a sporting event in the future?
I want to go to a big time college football game. I thought about Danny because Danny got to go to, what was it, Michigan?
The Big House.
The Big House. And when you sent those pictures and those videos, and unlike Seattle where like there's this incredible view of like, the city and all that, I felt like when you sent that video, there was like nothing.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
And I thought there was just something really kind of powerful about that. I really want to go to the Big House.
It was quite, that was one that I didn't even know was on my bucket list. I didn't know what the Big House was. I didn't know that it was 100,000 people in there. And when I went, it was cool to see. And then it was also just the tailgating. Like, you got to go you got to get there at noon and just commit and stay all day long. That was super cool.
The one that's massively on my list, and it's a source of like joking arguments, but I feel like if we ever do go, it would lead to kind of a little bit of a debate between my wife and I, is that my daughter really wants to go to Japan. And I do too, because of the Tokyo Dome and also Corrigan Hall, which are like these two iconic places where like Japanese wrestling happens. And I really want to go to those. So I'm like, let's go to Japan. And my wife's like, we're not going to wrestling events if we go to Japan. I'm like, you guys could go to like your Hello Kitty museum one night or do whatever you two want to do. I need to step foot into one of those places, even if it's just for one match. I will pay full amount just to go see, even if that means just one match, so I can say I've been in that place.
What about sumo wrestling?
Yeah, that's...
It's not real. It's not real. It's fake.
I don't want to do any of that fake crap with those guys. No, sumo wrestling's never been my thing. I would go.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen when you go.
Let's go to Japan.
Okay, now that's the field trip.
We'll bring my daughter. We'll leave my wife back here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she doesn't want to go do all the fun wrestling stuff.
The Daily Migs Show. The Daily Migs Show.
It's time for you to weigh in. 206-803-ROCK. Matt Hasselbeck says that going to Lumen and attending a Seahawks game should be on every sports fan's bucket list. So what is something that is on your sports bucket list? Or have you accomplished something on your sports bucket list? Call 206-803-ROCK and we will take your calls after Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Homes.com is the only place where you can find specialized neighborhood guides with the in-depth insider info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Want to know if there's homes for sale in the area? We've got it. How long has a home been on the market? We'll know it. Average lot size? Uh-huh. Proximity to local parks? Of course. Insight into your neighbor's divorce? We're working on it.
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Cash in on the nostalgia with Barron's Payback Program. Your old system has history. Your new one has savings. Get $110 for each year of your old equipment's age. Get up to $5,000 in savings with a high-efficiency heat pump upgrade. Plus, one customer wins a free system install and another wins a free water heater. But don't wait too long. Barron's Payback Program ends February 28th. Call Barron Home Services today. No purchase necessary. Visit barronheating.com for details.
Hey, this is Scott from Northwest Sleep Solutions. I wanted to warn people about some of these quote-unquote mattress sales you see out there. In most cases, they're marking up the beds before they slash the prices, meaning that deal you think you're getting isn't so good of a deal. A lot of the time, our everyday prices are lower than their sale prices. So if you want a truly good deal with no gimmicks, come visit Northwest Sleep Solutions in Fairhaven.
Matt Hasselbeck said that going to Lumen Field and attending a Seahawks game should be on every sports fan's bucket list.
I would say it's a bucket list thing. If you can pick one sporting event to ever attend, I would say a playoff game in Seattle. Put that on the bucket list.
I'm not joking. I could feel my coat rattling. It was so loud in there. Yeah. It was great.
Was that because you've been to a few Seahawks games?
Sure. I think that was the loudest.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Was it because of Zach Top performing the national anthem or whatever he did?
Everyone lost their minds.
Honestly, I saw a lot of I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
But I saw a lot of people on social media just praising how great his was it the national anthem? Right?
Yes.
Yeah, that he did.
They really like that guy.
I will say that, for me going, because I'd only been to regular season games, and the first one, like I said, was against the Commanders. The next one was against the Dallas Cowboys, and we lost the first one, won the second one. But I was walking around, and I was like, "This is the busiest I've ever seen this place." You could barely walk around,
which is weird because most games you go to are pretty much packed or sold out.
Yeah.
But there is a different level of how did they fit more people in this stadium than during the regular season? Or they're just a bunch of people who just don't go, but they bought the tickets. I don't understand it.
Well, and then I thought too, I was like, well, I'm also used to Sounders games where there's a lot less.
No lines.
Yeah.
So what is on your sports bucket list, Rockaholics? Or maybe you've already been able to accomplish something that was on your sports bucket list. We'd love to hear about it. 206-803-ROCK.
I'm looking at some of the text messages, and it could be kind of fun to see if you guys would agree and want to do one of these as well. This one, I'm 1,000% on board. Going to a Green Bay Packers game at Lambeau Field.
Those people are insane.
This person, another texter says, I went to Lambeau Field. I took my shirt off just to prove a point. My wife still doesn't know what that point was.
Oh, God. I always see those people, and I'm like, they're having the best time of anyone.
Speaking of taking our shirts off, strange segue, but you'll understand where I'm going with this. On my bucket list, and I think we can accomplish it this year, I want to go to a WSU game at the what is that stadium? Martin
Stadium, Gisa Field. Oh, yes. We are doing it.
Yeah. Gisa Field?
Gisa, Gesa.
What does that mean?
It's like a bank, I think.
Oh, okay. I want to go so bad. I love watching when they pan out to the crowd. I'm not sure if I want to take my shirt off, but maybe after a few drinks, maybe I'll paint the letter S on my chest.
Yes,
for Steve. Yeah,
obviously.
Not for state. So can we make that happen?
Yes, we should look at the schedule and get it planned. You guys, we could take an RV over and tailgate.
Yeah, could we maybe broadcast in the RV?
Yes, we can go visit my sorority house. I'll take you to the Coug.
Yeah. Let's go.
I'm 100% down.
Can we get an honorary mug for the mug club?
I'm sure. I know Bob, the owner. I'm sure he can hook it up.
We're going to die.
Yeah. We're never going to come back. We're just going to live in WSU.
You guys are finally going to understand it.
Yes.
The magic.
I know. That is high on my bucket list. I love watching Cougar games on TV because just the crowd looks like fun. Most college games look like fun, but that one seems like it's doable because it's in our state.
Yeah, I'm in.
How about this one? I, again, would agree 1,000%. I want to go to a Bills game. Strike that. I just want to go to a Bills tailgate party.
Yes.
I don't even like the Bills. I just want to jump through a table with strangers.
Yes, I agree. The interest is not in the game. The interest is in the tailgate for sure. I love the Bills Mafia.
I think my wife would think I'm insane. She's like, wait, you bought a ticket. You're going to Buffalo to a Bills game, but you don't have tickets to the game itself. I'm like, no, I just want to party with everybody and then maybe go to a bar where it's warm.
Yes.
And watch the game that way.
I will go with you. I'll be your chaperone, Steve.
I honestly thought about doing that for the Super Bowl. Just go down there. Like, I don't have a ticket. There's no way I'm going to get a ticket. Let's just go down to San Francisco and see what happens.
Yeah, but now it's like almost no way to get a plane ticket unless you want to drop 4 figures.
Oy.
You can make the drive. Borrow Taryn's RV.
Okay, in.
Oh, somebody said bucket list to see a UFC fight in Vegas.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
Yeah.
206-803-ROCK. Buddy in Tacoma, what is on your sports bucket list, or what have you accomplished on your sports bucket list?
Hey, guys. Thanks for taking my call. My sports bucket list that I accomplished was going to the Seahawks divisional round. I went to the Niners game with 2 of my friends. Never been in a playoff atmosphere or anything like that. I've been to several regular season games with them, but we ended up all separate because they had season tickets, and I found one for $500 up in section 326 row Q, and I sat down, took 2 sips of my beer, and then Rashid hit that return, and I almost spilled my beer.
And, buddy, was it at that moment you realized that was worth every single penny that you spent to go to that game?
Absolutely. I completely forgot about all costs at that point.
Dude, and also, that's the most stress-free playoff game, I think. Well, the Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos as well.
Yes.
But, at Lumen Field, I don't think you'll ever find a more stress-free game than that game.
Oh, it was incredible. Every time I looked up, something was happening. There was not ever a boring moment.
No, just a giant party.
And a lot of points.
Yes.
For us.
The Daly Migs Show.
Well, speaking of a lot of points, Steve Migs, you have 28 wins in Beat Migs this year so far, 9 losses, 8 ties. If someone wants to try to take you down, they should call 206-803-ROCK right now. We will play Beat Migs at 6:50.
Huddle up. We got one play. Everything we work for comes down to this.
Quick question. Speaking of workouts, how would you rate your athletic program?
Bro, we're in the middle of the state championship.
Oh, so like a B+ then?
Dude, get out of our huddle.
Well, at Homes.com, we leave it all on the field to get you detailed information on local schools.
Off the field.
Off the field. Copy. All right, go sports.
How did he even get in here?
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
I'm Jenna Fisher.
And I'm Angela Kinsey.
And together we have the podcast Office Ladies.
Just because we finished rewatching The Office does not mean we're going anywhere.
Every Wednesday, we'll be sharing even more exclusive stories from The Office and our friendship with brand new guests. Plus, you can revisit all the Office Ladies rewatch episodes every Monday with new bonus tidbits before every episode.
So follow and listen to Office Ladies on the free Odyssey app and wherever you get your podcasts.
Start the new year in drive during the construction sale at Kendall Chevrolet of Marysville. We've moved just a few blocks south to our brand new location. Just head down 33rd Avenue and check out the deals. We're still working on the remodel, but we're open during construction and stocked up with construction sale deals on Silverado trucks and Chevy SUVs. Chevy, together, let's drive. Stop by the new location of Kendall Chevrolet of Marysville, just down 33rd Avenue across Marine Drive. Kendall, let's start something great.
Hi, I'm Nancy Cartwright. You may know me better as the voice of Bart Simpson. On Simpsons Declassified, we're diving into the mysteries that keep the Simpsons forever young. Have you ever wondered how the Simpsons regularly predicts future events? Who better to ask than the show's creators, performers, and writers, the celebrity guests? Be sure to follow and listen to Simpsons Declassified wherever you get your podcasts.
Rover makes it easy to book pet care whenever you need it. Connect with trusted pet sitters in the Rover app today. Get $10 off your first Rover booking with code ROVERPET10. Additional terms and conditions apply. Rover, loving pet care in your neighborhood.
With a detailed agent directory you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Looking for a listing agent's contact info? We've got it. The agent with the most sales in your price range? Easy. Specialized agents with all the up-to-date info on your dream neighborhood? We'll know them. A Pisces who enjoys long walks on the beach? You've got other sites for that.
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Cash in on the nostalgia with Barron's Payback Program. Your old system has history. Your new one has savings. Get $110 for each year of your old equipment's age. Get up to $5,000 in savings with a high-efficiency heat pump upgrade. Plus, one customer wins a free system install and another wins a free water heater. But don't wait too long. Barron's Payback Program ends February 28th. Call Barron Home Services today. No purchase necessary. Visit barronheating.com for details.
Hey, this is Scott from Northwest Sleep Solutions. I wanted to warn people about some of these quote-unquote mattress sales you see out there. In most cases, they're marking up the beds before they slash the prices, meaning that deal you think you're getting isn't so good of a deal. A lot of the time, our everyday prices are lower than their sale prices. So if you want a truly good deal with no gimmicks, come visit Northwest Sleep Solutions in Fairhaven.
The Daly Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? I know Adam in Shelton is. Adam, are you there?
I am. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Adam and Steve Migs. That means you've got to get out.
Bye-bye.
For those who are playing along at home, Adam will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
How would you say hello and goodbye in Hawaii?
Aloha.
Yes. Mr. Pibb was introduced as a competitor to which soda?
Dr. Pepper.
Correct. Who are the Seahawks playing in Super Bowl 60?
Patriots.
Yes. Madrid is the capital of what country?
Spain.
Correct. What is the heaviest internal organ in the human body?
The stomach.
No.
The liver.
Yes. What was the name of Lawrence Fishburne's character in The Matrix?
Neo.
No.
Pass.
What year was the first Foo Fighters album released?
1996.
No.
95.
Yes.
94.
What element's chemical symbol is Na?
Sodium.
Yes. The world's oldest known trees can be found in which U.S. state?
California.
Correct. In what decade did Charles Lindbergh make his historic nonstop flight across the Atlantic?
40s, 50s, 60s.
No. What was the name of Lawrence Fishburne's character in The Matrix?
Marcus.
No. But gosh, that was close. You got 8, and that is a darn fine score.
Hopefully we're going to win this year.
Yeah.
There he is.
Steve, you look like you were up to shenanigans.
Yeah, you could say that.
Welcome back. Are you ready? Yeah, Daddy, let's go. How would you say both hello and goodbye in Hawaii?
Aloha.
Yes. Mr. Pibb was introduced as a competitor to which soda?
Dr. Pepper.
Correct. Who are the Seahawks playing in Super Bowl 60?
Doesn't matter.
We do not care.
The New England Patriots.
Yes. Madrid is the capital of what country?
Spain.
Correct. What is the heaviest internal organ in the human body?
I'm going to go with the brain.
No.
The liver.
Yes. What was the name of Lawrence Fishburne's character in The Matrix?
Geo?
No.
Maximus.
No.
Marsha.
No. What year was the first Foo Fighters album released?
What year? 1997?
No.
1994?
No.
1995?
Yes. What element's chemical symbol is Na?
Nitrous.
No.
Narcotics Anonymous.
No.
Neutrogena.
No. The world's oldest known trees can be found in which U.S. state?
Washington.
No.
Damn it. California.
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct. Steve, that's a good score. But Adam scored 8. So you lose 8-7. Good job, Adam.
Hey, good game, Steve. I hope y'all have a great day. Go Hawks.
Go Hawks.
All right.
We do care this time, Coach.
You guys both were so close to getting the name of Lawrence Fishburne's character in The Matrix. It's Morpheus.
Morpheus.
I know. It was right on the tip
Now
of your
that you
tongue.
say it, I can totally see it. Yeah.
The chemical symbol for that's Na is for sodium.
Sodium.
And then in the which decade? This is one you did not get to. Which decade did Charles Lindbergh make his historic nonstop solo flight across the Atlantic?
1969.
Nice, but no. It was the 1920s. It was 1927. Well, there's another opportunity for you to try to win your own game at 7:50.
The Daily Migs Show.
Say it like that.
We have
Makes
a
me
really
feel worse when I lose.
fabulous feature on the Odyssey app where you can leave us a voice message. You can communicate with us anytime. And we get these messages that prove to be very interesting, Steve.
Somebody wants to talk a little bit about the cursing Seahawk.
We're going to slide into our VMs after Smashing Pumpkins.
Something got you bent, and now you need to vent, or you did something bad and you need to repent? Well, slide into our VMs. Yeah, baby, it's time to slide into our VMs. On the Daily Mix Show.
Through the voice message feature on the Odyssey app, it's very, very easy to get in touch with us. Just look for the little microphone icon. You hold that down and you leave us a VM. Steve, what is happening in there this morning?
A few voice messages have to do with our Seattle Seahawks.
Pass this along to the morning show. If you end up doing a Super Bowl party in the South End, count me in. Tacoma, Fife, one of those areas, I'm totally down. Let's go Hawks.
All right.
Yeah.
Tell us where to go.
I don't know the South End, so I don't have a dog in this fight.
I know. And some people are like, well, where would you suggest? It's always funny when people are like, where do you want? I'm like, I don't really. I'm at home or I'm at like some random VFW hall for wrestling. I don't know if I have the best suggestions on places to go.
You're not the social butterfly of the South End.
It's always, my favorite also is like when people come to town and like, hey, where should I go in Seattle? I'm like, brother, I'm not the person. But you work in Seattle. I'm like, I literally park in a parking garage at our work. And then the moment our show's done and I can leave, I get in my car and I go back to pick you up. I know nothing about the actual Seattle bar scene.
So we need South End guidance.
Yeah, I'd love to do it in the South End. That'd be a blast.
For sure.
Yeah, let's go. Let's celebrate with the Rockaholics and watch the Super Bowl. But I think our only rule is that it has to be free.
Yes, it has to be free.
We ain't paying, and we don't want our gang of listeners to come expecting to have to pay as well.
Can I make one more rule?
Yeah.
They have to have chicken wings. I'm just kidding. I just want chicken wings on Super Bowl.
That's a great rule. They have to have chicken wings.
It's a requirement.
They have to like the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh, yeah. Good call.
Can't be like, don't try and pull a fast one on us and invite us to some New England Patriots bar. I don't even know if those exist.
Except if you are a Patriots fan, there will be a cover.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, $69 to get on. Yes. And it has to be free.
Yes.
Even for the New England Patriots fans.
Okay, fine.
All right, so that's our only rule. So if you have a bar or if you know somebody that has a bar in the South End, we want to come party and watch the Super Bowl with everybody.
Yeah.
Or a basement, like you said earlier.
Yeah, mom's basement.
Yes.
Get the kegs.
All right, let's check out our next voice message. Also about the Seattle Seahawks.
Hey, Migs, did you see Ernest Jones say F you to anybody who has an issue with Sam Darnold? He said it on the field with a reporter. It's awesome. Look it up.
Okay, so for context, was it back when they played the Los Angeles Rams the first time and the Seahawks lost that game and it was Sam Darnold's, I don't even say quite possibly, it was his worst game.
4 interceptions.
4 interceptions. Still had a chance at the end of the game, but a lot of reporters were bringing up how Sam had a bad game, and somebody brought it up to Ernest Jones, linebacker for our Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's football, man. And he's our quarterback. We got his back, and you got anything to say, quite frankly,
Which I still think is one of the greatest moments of the season.
Quite frankly.
Quite frankly, F you. So Stacey Dales, who's a great reporter for the NFL Network, she was on the field talking to a lot of the Seahawks players. I mean, she had a great interview with DeMarcus Lawrence as well. Like, got some good emotional moments with the players after they just found out they're going to the Super Bowl. And one of the guys that she talked to was Ernest Jones, and he brought that part back up.
Ernest, you are overcome with emotions right now. You know what this is like.
Yeah.
What does this feel like now?
This is the best feeling ever. Man, to do this for these boys, the amount of work we put in, this is everything.
What was it like facing them in this NFC Championship?
I mean, it's always hard, honestly. I poured in a lot to that program, and to go out the way I did.
Yeah, because he was on the Rams his rookie year when they won the Super Bowl.
Insane.
He did say, though, it was different because that was the COVID year. So he's like, it wasn't the same, you know, the hoopla leading up to the Super Bowl was definitely not the same as it's going to be this upcoming week and next week as well.
Yeah.
And to go out the way I did, I didn't like it, but it is what it is. I'm glad I'm here with these guys. We won. Going to the Super Bowl, I'm just thankful.
How about your quarterback, Sam Darnold?
Oh, like I said.
And he had a big smile on his face. I was like, that's amazing. I also love that he shared, I can't remember where he shared it, but somebody asked him about, his relationship with Cooper Kupp, because Cooper was also on the Rams. And apparently Cooper messaged Ernest before he joined with the Seahawks, before he signed with the Seahawks, and was like, hey, man, give me some intel on the Seahawks. And Ernest Jones like, dude, we got something special here. I think we're going to go to the Super Bowl.
Oh.
And look at them.
Oh, here we go. We're going to the Super Bowl.
Damn straight we are.
The Daly Migs Show.
The week after the Super Bowl, we're going to Live Night.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to be at Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel on February 13th. It's a Friday the 13th for all those superstitious types. You should definitely spend that day with us. The theme is Yachty and Naughty. So bring your captain's hats, bring your board shorts, whatever you want to wear.
Whatever you would wear on a yacht.
Of course. And come kick it with us. We're going to be performing our show live. The men's room will be doing the same. All the music will be performed by the KISW New Originals. It's going to be a blast. If you've never seen it before, definitely take the time to grab those tickets at KISW.com.
Got anything to say, quite frankly,
Homes.com has collaboration tools to help home shoppers search, share, and discuss home shopping with family, friends, and their agent directly through the site. Though it was fun to get that email from your husband about that 3-bedroom in the hills, to which you replied via text that you would never live in the hills and you'd like to find a 3-bedroom closer to the beach. To which he replied, "Why are you so uncompromising?" A fun way to spend an afternoon, but we think it's just a tad bit easier our way.
Homes.com. Ding dong. We've done your homework.
Cash in on the nostalgia with Barron's Payback Program. Your old system has history. Your new one has savings. Get $110 for each year of your old equipment's age. Get up to $5,000 in savings with a high-efficiency heat pump upgrade. Plus, one customer wins a free system install and another wins a free water heater. But don't wait too long. Barron's Payback Program ends February 28th. Call Barron Home Services today. No purchase necessary. Visit barronheating.com for details.
Hey, this is Scott from Northwest Sleep Solutions. I wanted to warn people about some of these quote-unquote mattress sales you see out there. In most cases, they're marking up the beds before they slash the prices, meaning that deal you think you're getting isn't so good of a deal. A lot of the time, our everyday prices are lower than their sale prices. So if you want a truly good deal with no gimmicks, come visit Northwest Sleep Solutions in Fairhaven.
Over the weekend, there was some action on the ice. And no, I'm not talking about our Seattle Kraken. I'm talking about the fact that, Steve Migs, you took your daughter Tatum ice skating.
I did, and it was the absolute best time. Although we picked a bad day to go right before the Seahawks game, but we were able to make it happen. We went on the ice. We were done ice skating, and we made it back in time to watch the Seahawks playoff game.
Perfect.
But we ran over to Sprinker Ice, and dude, at one point, I don't know if Barrett's been on the ice.
He has.
Does he use I call him the walker.
It's either that or he's holding my hand. That's it. He can't do it on his own yet.
So we've gone a couple times, and Tatum's big on just the walker. Like, she needs that walker or the dolphin or whatever they've got. But for some reason, one of our friends' kid, who's a little bit older, kids are, they kind of like want to follow what the older kids are doing.
Of course.
And so she saw that kid was skating without the walker. So all of a sudden, my kid just ditches the walker and is skating like as if she's been skating for like a year. Like, she skated better than I think... like I did when I first started trying. Hell, she was a little bit better than I am right now. It was insane. Like, she's just gliding, like not even doing like that weird walking thing on the ice. Like, she was full on just gliding.
Get her a contract with the Seattle Torrent.
So I got a little video of us talking about it, and I was trying to push her towards the world of hockey as opposed to figure skating.
So are we skating without a walker?
Yeah.
How do you like it?
It's fun, but my friend, her little sister, I had it to give her mine.
Give her your walker?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And I was like telling the parents, I'm like, I need that walker back because they have my shoe as collateral.
Oh, that's right.
Because at first I handed, then I'm like, where's the walker to the family? And they're like, oh, I handed it to another person. I'm like, we got to stop passing that thing around. My shoe is being held by the counter.
Also, question, are you getting this audio as she's skating?
Yeah, we're skating together.
And she didn't fall?
Dude, she's just no problem.
Wow.
Is this your first time skating without a walker?
Yeah.
What's the best part?
I think I just like hanging around the jet.
Now, do you want to play hockey or figure skating?
I think I like to do figure skating.
No! Hockey, that's right.
She heard mom say yes, and then she's like, I want to troll mom. So then she switched over to hockey, which didn't make mom very happy.
Of course not.
But then she's got like the younger kids that are younger than her that are part of the whole crew. Now they're trying, and she's holding their hands, teaching them how to skate. I'm like, what is happening right now? Like,
She's
this is awesome.
Definitely a better ice skater than I am.
But one of the cooler moments, just randomly, as we're skating in circles around at Sprinkler Ice, this guy comes up to me. He's like, hey, I listened to the show. I think his name was like Hockey Mike or something along those lines, right? And so we're just BSing, and he goes, hey, I picked up hockey when I turned 40. And dude's just flying around the rink, just having the best time. He's like, yeah, one of the greatest decisions I ever made. But like up until then, he never ice skated, never played hockey, and now he's known as Hockey Mike.
Oh, I love that.
And I was like, man, I love hearing those kind of stories when somebody decides at like later point in life, not that 40 is like a late point in your life. As you get closer to 40 or past 40, you start realizing 40 is not that old after all. But it is still late in life that you decide to pick up a brand new hobby.
Yeah, that's actually a sport. You know what I mean? Like, that's pretty wild.
I've met so many people that have picked up hockey, like, especially now with the Kraken.
Oh, yeah.
Their kids want to play, so while their kids are learning how to skate, they learn how to skate as well, and now they're playing like on a rec league team, like a lower level rec league team, and I'm like, that is freaking awesome.
Okay, question for you, Steve Migs. How old were you when you did your first wrestling match?
I was early 40s.
Holy cow.
I started training right around 40, and I was never planning on actually wrestling in front of anybody. I was like, I'm just going to do it because it's fun. I'm a wrestling nerd. It's a good workout.
Yeah.
I'm hanging out with my friends. They all invited me to do it. And then all of a sudden, like, you start doing it more, and you're like, oh, it'd be kind of fun to get one match in. One match, and I'm done. I've been wrestling for 8 years now. A few times a month.
And every year you're like, this might be the last year.
I stopped doing that. I finally was like, I'm not putting an end date on this. I'm just going to stop till when the wheels come off. And they're starting to come off. But
you can't make me hang up my tights.
Do you have anything? Much to the chagrin of my wife.
God.
Is there anything that you picked up later in life that you're so glad that you did?
Well, I mean, they say it's easy like riding a bike. I would say cycling, because I hadn't ridden a bike since I was like 9 or 10 years old when I started doing bike MS in my 30s. And now I've been doing it for about a decade, and it's really fun. So no, it wasn't like old. I didn't feel like I was like an old cyclist or anything like that.
Right,
but most people had ridden a bike since their childhood, but not me.
It's tough on the butt.
It's very tough on the butt.
Danny, speaking of, someone who's tough on the butt. No. So something you picked up late in life?
No. I'm not as old as you guys yet, so really I have
He's about to turn 40.
I have some years before I need to pick up a hobby.
I can't wait till he turns 40 and he's old.
What about you running, though?
I mean, I've always kind of ran, but I will say that like in the past year or two, like I've like really kind of gone into the Orange Theory and started like training again. So my goal is to do a half marathon this year.
Ooh.
Okay.
And so I
mean, you're not getting any younger, brother.
I know.
Are you going to do it with him, Steve?
I don't know. I'm too old for that crap.
I'm too. No chance.
Big Show.
So what about you? Is there something that you decided to take up later in your life and you're so glad that you did? Call 206-803-ROCK. If you're like Hockey Mike, who started playing hockey at 40, we want to hear about that thing you decided to take up later in life. 206-803-ROCK. And we'll take your calls after Aerosmith. What is something that you decided to take up later in life and you're so glad that you did? 206-803-ROCK. Dolan, you're in Covington this morning. What is something you picked up later in life and you're glad that you did?
Voice acting.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I just heard your voice. I'm sold.
What kind of voice acting do you do, Dolan?
A lot of stuff for audiobooks, some video games, some independent animation. I've been trying to get a more professional, a more professional agent. I've always wanted to do it. I've been trying to chase it for a long time, and I fell into it in my late 30s, and I'm having a lot of fun with it.
So was it just like years of people being like, man, you've got a voice for, like sometimes people are like face for radio, but you got a voice for radio, like you should be doing voice acting stuff. You just hear it so many times where you're like finally like, screw it, I should try this?
Exactly. I mean, first off, the voice radio is is also a face for radio. The voice is amazing. The face should not be in front of a camera. Microphone at best.
I love it, Dolan.
I love your voice, Dolan. Thanks for calling. 206
I love it too.
803-ROCK. Chris in Tacoma, what is something that you decided to take up later in life and you are glad that you did?
Took up drumming.
Oh, nice.
Oh, so how old?
35. I'm 36 now, but got it a year ago.
So are you going to lessons, or now, I mean, with the beauty of YouTube and like that website, the Drumeo YouTube series, like you can learn thanks to the internet, but like, how are you learning?
Mostly just by putting AirPods in and then going along with the songs that I want to play.
Just banging along.
Are you in a band, Chris?
No, not right now. I mean, turns out a lot of punk players don't really follow schedules very well.
Really? You're telling me musicians aren't the most reliable people?
What? No.
That's some crazy talk.
Tony in Bremerton, what is something that you took up later in your life and you are so glad that you did?
Jiu-jitsu.
Oh, yeah? What inspired you to start jiu-jitsu?
Oh, well, I started in 2021 after COVID, and I needed like an outlet. Like anybody else was like getting out into the world, and I just like needed something to do. And like I looked into martial arts, and like I wanted to do boxing so bad, but I was like, man, the head trauma in boxing is out of this world, and the knee trauma and back pain is that's easy to deal with. I don't want to lose my head, so I was like, let me shake up something else. And then I got into jiu-jitsu fully, and I compete like on the regular, almost at every other competition. And then, and right now, I'm a solid blue belt, or a purple belt. Sorry, solid purple belt.
Does it go all the way to black belt in jiu-jitsu? Is that the same?
Yeah, so it takes like roughly around like 11 years. They say it's like the same amount of time as like getting a degree in college. But I've been going for 6 years now, and yeah, it goes from white, blue, purple, brown, and then black. So it takes a long time to get there. Very prestigious, kind of like belts.
No, that was going to answer my question. I was like, how many years did it take you to get to the purple belt? But it sounds like 6 years, huh?
Oh yeah, 6. I mean, and that's through me like going there every single day. Like I've fought through injuries, and I've fought through so many things. Like, you know what I mean, just to be there, and I compete like on the regular. So it's just like, you know, obviously your main professors and coaches, they see that, and they respect that in a way. So it kind of gets you by, then like a little bit more than hobbyists in a way.
Hell yeah, man, that's awesome to hear.
I mean, my 6-year-old is a current green belt in Taekwondo. I bet he could kick his ass.
I mean, he is the world's most dangerous 6-year-old after all.
Showtime.
The Daily Migs Show.
Do you think that you could beat Steve Migs this morning? He has 28 wins, 10 losses, and 8 ties this year. 206-803-ROCK is the number to call. Maybe you were listening to the cheat sheet yesterday at 5:40 as well to get some of the correct answers to the game. We will play Beat Migs at 7:50.
Homes.com is the only place where you can find specialized neighborhood guides with the in-depth insider info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Want to know if there's homes for sale in the area? We've got it. How long has a home been on the market? We'll know it. Average lot size? Uh-huh. Proximity to local parks? Of course. Insight into your neighbor's divorce? We're working on it.
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Hi, I'm Dr. Mary Claire Haver, a board-certified OBGYN and menopause specialist. My new podcast, Unpaused, is the place for bold, unfiltered conversations about what it really takes for women to thrive in the second half of life. Every week, I sit down with medical experts, cultural icons, and powerhouse women to talk about what really matters. New episodes drop every Tuesday. Listen to and follow Unpaused with me, Dr. Mary Claire Haver, available now wherever you get your podcasts.
Rover makes it easy to book pet care whenever you need it. Connect with trusted pet sitters in the Rover app today. Get $10 off your first Rover booking with code ROVERPET10. Additional terms and conditions apply. Rover, loving pet care in your neighborhood.
Start the new year and drive during the construction sale at Kendall Chevrolet of Marysville. We've moved just a few blocks south to our brand new location. Just head down 33rd Avenue and check out the deals. We're still working on the remodel, but we're open during construction and stocked up with construction sale deals on Silverado trucks and Chevy SUVs. Chevy, together, let's drive. Stop by the new location of Kendall Chevrolet of Marysville, just down 33rd Avenue across Marine Drive. Kendall, let's start something great.
Homes.com has collaboration tools to help home shoppers search, share, and discuss home shopping with family, friends, and their agent directly through the site. Though it was fun to get that email from your husband about that 3-bedroom in the hills, to which you replied via text that you would never live in the hills and you'd like to find a 3-bedroom closer to the beach. To which he replied, "Why are you so uncompromising?" A fun way to spend an afternoon, but we think it's just a tad bit easier our way.
Homes.com. Ding dong. We've done your homework.
Cash in on the nostalgia with Barron's Payback Program. Your old system has history. Your new one has savings. Get $110 for each year of your old equipment's age. Get up to $5,000 in savings with a high-efficiency heat pump upgrade. Plus, one customer wins a free system install and another wins a free water heater. But don't wait too long. Barron's Payback Program ends February 28th. Call Barron Home Services today. No purchase necessary. Visit barronheating.com for details.
Hey, this is Scott from Northwest Sleep Solutions. I wanted to warn people about some of these quote-unquote mattress sales you see out there. In most cases, they're marking up the beds before they slash the prices, meaning that deal you think you're getting isn't so good of a deal. A lot of the time, our everyday prices are lower than their sale prices. So if you want a truly good deal with no gimmicks, come visit Northwest Sleep Solutions in Fairhaven.
The Daly Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? I know Dawn in Bellingham is. Dawn, are you there? Dawn, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Oh, hello.
All right, let's go, Dawn.
Were you by chance listening to the cheat sheet yesterday at 5:40?
I did not.
And by any chance, is this the same Dawn that was pulled over whilst playing Beat Migs recently?
I am that very one.
Bad boy, bad. How much did the ticket end up being again?
I got it down to 150 from 300 and some.
Ooh, it's a steal.
Quite possibly the most expensive version of Beat Migs.
Yeah.
All right, are you driving right now?
I am, actually.
Bluetooth, hands-free?
Yes.
Oh, right on. Okay, Steve, get out of here.
What are the odds?
For those playing along at home, Dawn will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I am.
Who is Yogi Bear's sidekick?
Boo Boo.
Yes. What popular flower are apples related to?
Roses?
Yes. Who wrote, produced, and directed Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Hughes.
Yes. Also a branch of the military, traditional Boston baked beans are made with what type of bean?
Pinto?
No.
Kidney?
No.
Pass.
Who sang Sweet Home Alabama?
Sweet Home Alabama. Leonard Skinner?
Yes. On which continent will you find the world's largest petroglyph?
Asia?
No.
North America?
No.
Europe?
No. What decade was the word internet first used?
60s.
No.
70s.
Yes. The Grand Coulee Dam is on what river?
Columbia?
Correct. Which scientist formulated the international law of gravitation?
Einstein?
No.
Newton.
Yes, I will take it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 correct. Very well done, Dawn.
Okay.
I'm glad you weren't speeding today.
I'm not speeding, no.
Hands at 10 and 2.
no, not hands 10 and 2, but I'm not speeding.
Good boy.
All right.
Steve, welcome back. Are you ready? That was intense.
I'm very ready.
Very ready. Steve, who is Yogi Bear's sidekick?
Hey, Boo Boo.
Yes. What popular flower are apples related to?
Sunflower.
No.
The flower apples are related to? Apple flowers?
No.
Pears?
No. Who wrote, produced, and directed Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
Oh, crap. Cameron Crowe?
No.
Who produced and directed? George Lucas?
No.
Steven Spielberg?
No. Also a branch of the military, traditional Boston baked beans are made with what type of bean?
Navy beans.
Yes. Who sang Sweet Home Alabama?
Leonard Skinner.
Yes. On which continent will you find the world's largest petroglyph?
Africa.
Correct. What decade was the word internet first used?
70s.
Yes. The Grand Coulee Dam is on what river?
The Cooley River.
No.
The Mississippi?
No.
The Columbia.
Yes. Which scientist formulated the international law of gravitation?
Newton.
Correct. Which New York Yankee was nicknamed the captain in 2003?
Derek Jeter.
Yes. Steve, with time on the clock, you scored 8, and that is a win,
Yes.
8-7. Sorry, Don.
Oh, pain.
Hey, but good news, you didn't get pulled over today.
Yes.
That's fair.
There's still time. The two that you did not get right, our friend did get right. Don knew that the most popular flower that apples are closely related to is the rose, and the writer, producer, and director of Ferris Bueller's Day Off, John Hughes.
John Hughes.
I know. You named all the big ones. You were doing great.
But at that time, he was the big one.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
You have another opportunity to try to beat Migs at 8:50.
The Daily Migs Show.
If you are a fan of going to concerts, we would love to have you call in so we can ask a simple question. 206-803-ROCK. And we promise this is the most simple of questions for those who are fans of going to concerts. 206-803-ROCK. We will ask the simple question after Foo Fighters. Lars Ulrich of Metallica and Gene Simmons of KISS are both saying that the best live band they ever saw was Deep Purple.
Real quick, name one other Deep Purple song.
You said real quick and I couldn't do it.
I can't either. Although this one is pretty awesome.
I feel like everybody learns this song on guitar at least once if they're, picking up the instrument.
You don't know Highway Star? Space Truckin'? Woman from Tokyo? Or my favorite, Knocking at Your Back Door?
Ooh, careful.
Which, if you read the lyrics, I think it's about what we think it's about. This is a great song, though.
Lars and Gene both say that it's the wild stage presence of Deep Purple, the volume, the visuals, larger-than-life personalities that make their show so unforgettable from when they were coming up.
I was watching something like their live footage, and I was like, I would agree. I wish I could go back in time around in the 70s and just check out all of those iconic bands, from the big ones like the Led Zeppelin, to maybe even some like the Deep Purple's on a small band, but smaller compared to Led Zeppelin. KISS, of course. To be able to see those bands in their prime would be pretty freaking cool.
I agree.
Yeah.
And this leads us to our simple question. We start with Danny in Rainier. Danny, what band do you think puts on the best live performance?
Well, when the guy just asked me on the spot, I said Slipknot.
Okay.
I think Def Leppard. I'm going to have to go with Def Leppard, maybe.
Ooh, both good choices.
Yeah, both very different bands, but both great choices.
Right.
So what was it about, what is it about Def Leppard that made you switch your answer?
Well, I've seen them more. I've seen them 4 times. I've seen Slipknot twice, but Def Leppard is my favorite of all time. I just love them, so I would have to pick them for sure.
I did get to see. I was glad I got to see them with KISS over at the White River Amphitheater, and it was my buddy J Mac. You guys know,
yeah.
He never been to a rock concert up until then. He's a country guy, and I took him to see KISS and Def Leppard, and his jaw was during Def Leppard. But then when KISS came out, he's like, "Oh, I didn't think it could get much better."
He was probably forever changed.
No, he's back to country now.
206-803-ROCK. Our simple question for Greg in Federal Way. Greg, what band do you think puts on the best live performance?
Well, this is not such a simple question. My first concert I ever went to, June 5th, 1981, Van Halen. Now, I was a 13-year-old boy. No one thought I'd make it to the show, but that's not the best act. I've seen them every time they ever came to Seattle, Van Halen. See, but Page and Plant, wow, amazing.
Ooh, Greg, question for you. Going back to Van Halen, you've seen it every time. Which version did you enjoy seeing live better, Hagar or with David Lee Roth?
honestly, that first Van Halen show, 1981, that honestly, that was better than Hagar. But Hagar, wow, he's amazing. I liked him better as a solo artist. I did. But now check this out. So go back to my favorite. Now, Jackson Browne, amazing live. Steve Miller, even better. But the best live band, Metallica by far.
Yeah. Dude, that was going to be my answer.
I feel like they wrote the book on stadium tours.
Oh, my gosh. And this is from when they played Seattle back in 1989. That last show over at Lumen Field was so damn good. Every time I've seen Metallica, it's always been awesome.
Christina in Kent, what band do you think puts on the best live performance?
Ooh, I say 9 Inch Nails, but like Danny, I think I want to change my answer because my first ever concert was 11 hours away from Seattle in Prince George, Canada, Marilyn Manson.
Whoa!
Front row on the rail, probably an incredible set.
Manson concerts are pretty intense.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got some good ones, though, between that and 9 Inch Nails. I mean, 9 Inch Nails has, like, some of the best lasers ever.
Oh, yeah. I've seen 9 Inch Nails a couple of times. I wish I could have seen them at, remember that Woodstock show where they're all, covered in mud? Like, Woodstock, I think, 94?
Yeah. That would have been the one to be at.
Oh, yeah. I used to watch that on VHS all the time until I loaned it to my buddy Kyle, and he left it on his radiator, and it melted my VHS tape.
Damn it, Kyle!
Not that I'm still mad about that.
The Daily Migs Show. Daily Migs Show.
Would you even have a way to play it? Do you own a VHS player?
No, and it's on YouTube now. So I guess I should not. I should probably be friends with Kyle again.
Did a popular Seahawks player get spotted hanging out with strippers after winning the NFC Championship game? Well, many have thoughts on this, and we will go straight to the comments at 8:20.
Homes.com has collaboration tools to help home shoppers search, share, and discuss home shopping with family, friends, and their agent directly through the site. Though it was fun to get that email from your husband about that 3-bedroom in the hills, to which you replied via text that you would never live in the hills and you'd like to find a 3-bedroom closer to the beach. To which he replied, "Why are you so uncompromising?" A fun way to spend an afternoon, but we think it's just a tad bit easier our way.
Homes.com. Ding dong. We've done your homework.
Cash in on the nostalgia with Barron's Payback Program. Your old system has history. Your new one has savings. Get $110 for each year of your old equipment's age. Get up to $5,000 in savings with a high-efficiency heat pump upgrade. Plus, one customer wins a free system install and another wins a free water heater. But don't wait too long. Barron's Payback Program ends February 28th. Call Barron Home Services today. No purchase necessary. Visit barronheating.com for details.
Hey, this is Scott from Northwest Sleep Solutions. I wanted to warn people about some of these quote-unquote mattress sales you see out there. In most cases, they're marking up the beds before they slash the prices, meaning that deal you think you're getting isn't so good of a deal. A lot of the time, our everyday prices are lower than their sale prices. So if you want a truly good deal with no gimmicks, come visit Northwest Sleep Solutions in Fairhaven.
Everyone knows social media is a time suck, and what you're about to hear proves it. If it's online, someone, somewhere, has an opinion and is whining about it. So let's get straight to the comments.
The social media rumor mill is absolutely swirling. They're saying that a player on the Seahawks ended up at a penthouse party with strippers in Seattle following the NFC Championship game win.
Dun, dun, dun!
What?
How dare he?
So many have gone online to share their thoughts about this, which means we have to go straight to the comments.
And these are rumors, so that's why we're not even going to name the player, but you could probably look it up online. I don't necessarily believe it, but also I don't necessarily care.
I do not care.
But I think this is very interesting to see the comments that have come out about this story, and we figured who better to read it. Well, it was kind of hard. I'm like trying to figure out who could, I was trying to figure out who could read these. So I Googled what celebrities are mostly associated with strippers.
Charlie Sheen.
That would have been a good one, but no, I went with somebody who everyone always talks about they don't have a lot of information about, even though he's like one of Hollywood's biggest stars.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Nailed it.
Yes.
So we've got Robot Leonardo DiCaprio. They like to call him Robot Leo. Reading some of the comments about this Seahawk allegedly hanging out with strippers at a penthouse.
How dare he?
Are you ready?
Yes.
To quote our coach, bro, I don't care.
Bro, I really don't care.
We did not care.
You don't care about strippers?
Nope.
Nope. I think Mike wouldn't care.
I don't think he cares at all.
When did we as a society lose our way? This is so gross.
Yep.
I remember the days when it was unheard of to dime people out for going to strip clubs. Do better in 2026.
Yes, I think we need to go back to those days.
Yes.
I'll never forget. This is forever ago. Right? And we had a comic in, and we had a mutual friend, so we all ended up at a strip club. And then the next day, the comic came in and fully shared all the stories. And I was looking at it at the time, I was like, brother, no. None of us were there. Like, even the other guy was like, what are you doing? And he's like telling this funny story. And it was a funny story, but I was like, to this day, I never had that guy back on the show. I was like, no, you just completely violated the code.
Oh, that's bad.
You don't talk about that unless everyone's on board about it.
Breaking news.
To the point where I'm not even willing to tell you like who the rumored Seahawk is, even though it's so stupid. I don't even believe it's necessarily true.
Breaking news. Young millionaire celebrates like a young millionaire.
That's a very good point.
Can't blame him.
Why you gotta tell business? Let him celebrate. Jeez.
Yeah, he won the game. Let him do whatever he wants. Yeah.
And for science reasons, where exactly is this stripper penthouse located?
That is a very good question. So it wasn't like you're shaking your head like you know.
No, I don't know. I'm just like, I would like to know. Follow-up question. Where?
Wait, young, rich athlete wants to celebrate a big night around hot, sexy women? I'm flabbergasted.
I mean, isn't that how you celebrated after the Seahawks won? You guys wanted to go to Cowgirls. You kind of wanted to do this.
Everybody did go to Cowgirls, which is why we couldn't get into Cowgirls.
That's like the blue-collar version of going to a penthouse with strippers.
Yeah.
Y'all mad he went to a penthouse. I'm mad I wasn't invited.
Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah, I'm very mad at John Ryan. Okay, it wasn't John Ryan. Kidding.
Plot twist. The strippers are huge Seahawks fans and just wanted autographs.
I mean, that could be true.
I don't think the players would mind.
I remember one time being at a strip club, and this is like, it might have been like during the 2005 season when the Seahawks were like going to the Super Bowl the first time, because I'll never forget, because the stripper was wearing one of the old school Seahawks jerseys, but like cut. So it was like just like, like a crop top. I'm like, you just went from like, whatever number you were saying, like maybe she was like a 7 or 8 to like a 59. Like you were at 69. You were like, you became the hottest stripper here because you're wearing a Seahawks jersey.
She knew.
Yeah, she did.
Just wait until after they win the Super Bowl. Hashtag all the sex in the champagne room.
Yes.
How are the strip clubs in San Francisco?
I would imagine they're pretty good.
We got one more. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
In all fairness, maybe he was confused when Coach said there was a meeting with the tight ends.
Now that is very true.
The Daily Migs Show.
A 4-year-old's NFL playoff picks got some football fans very upset. We're going to tell you what's trending after Rob Zombie.
We did not care.
As you get your days started, you might be sipping down coffee, scrolling through your phone, maybe a little overwhelmed with how much is going on out there in the world of pop culture. So we have broken it down, and we're going to tell you what's trending.
Trending on the Daily Migs Show. What's trending? Let's go. Let's go.
Terry Bradshaw is going viral, and it's all because of Sam Darnold, our guy. During Fox's NFC Championship coverage on Sunday, Terry Bradshaw started praising Sam Darnold's performance for Seattle while the broadcast was focused at the moment on the Patriots' AFC Championship win over the Broncos. So listen to the awkward pause that happens after Terry talks and Michael Strahan attempts to get the segment back on track.
You know what? Sam Darnold, they turned him loose in the first half. Clint Kubiak, offensive coordinator for Seattle. I think he said, I can trust him with the football today. 209 yards passing and a touchdown in the first half. Sam Darnold is playing great football for Seattle.
It was at that moment, they're all looking like, that has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now, Terry. Yeah, I mean, he is. We thought we were talking about the first game, but it's okay because I mean it was a great first game. I think whoever is going to play either one of these teams, I think the Patriots are going to have their hands full with either one of these teams. See, props to Terry Bradshaw. He doesn't want to talk about that game. He's just like us. We just want to talk about the Seahawks.
I think Terry Bradshaw is just getgetting really senile.
He's almost 78.
Every time I see him on TV, I'm just like, when is he going to stop?
Yeah, no, it's getting to that point where I remember I just talked about it recently where it's like, Grandpa, you can't drive anymore because you keep scraping your car onto the side of the alleyway and you're scratching up your car. Like there's that moment where I think they're going to be like, Grandpa Terry, we're not even talking about football right now, and you just keep bringing up Sam Darnold.
We're there. It's happening.
As long as he keeps on bringing on Sam Darnold, I'm okay with it.
Zero complaints from me.
I did spend way too much time yesterday watching, like on YouTube, these different ESPN analysts that are not from around here give their take on the Super Bowl, and I was surprised by how many truly believe that the Patriots are the team that's going to win the Super Bowl. Like, I get it, we're biased. But, like, they were very confident, like, better running game, better quarterback, better coached, better defense. And I'm like, what in the hell? And so you get in your head, and you start thinking, maybe they're right. Maybe we shouldn't be
gaslighting us.
Right. But then one of them goes, plus, the Seahawks are known for playing really great at home, and they're not good on the road. So, and this game's on a neutral playing ground. And I was like, okay, you're an idiot because the Seahawks haven't been that great on the. I mean, this year they've been better, but they've been kind of road warriors. Now, granted, because I've watched too many of these videos, so have the Patriots apparently. But I'm starting to get a little more nervous about the game.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah.
I mean, it is the Super Bowl, so.
Well, we need to know what this 4-year-old girl thinks about this upcoming Super Bowl because a California dad's talking about her kid. I guess was going viral because she's adorable. She's 4. She's been making football picks, and I guess some of them have been pretty dead on when it comes to the picks. But some people take things too far. I know this is shocking when it comes to social media and sports. Some are sending death threats to the family because they apparently were making bets based on what she was picking, and they feel that the family owes them money. Wow. And I'm like, we have lost our mind.
That is a special kind of crazy right there.
So, I mean, good on the family. They're just like, look, we're no longer putting this on our social media pages. Our daughter's still going to be making picks because she's adorable and she likes making football picks, but we're just going to do it privately amongst our friends and family because we're not out of our minds.
Wow, what is wrong with people?
People are out of their mind. Speaking of making predictions, though, and I think you guys will like this, in my quest to make you guys wrestling fans.
Always.
Seth Rollins, one of the WWE superstars, he's also known for knowing quite a bit about football, like to the point where Rich Eisen, when he goes on vacation, he'll even have Seth be like a guest host.
Nice.
He was on First Take talking about, he's a big Bears fan, don't hold that against him, but he was talking about the upcoming Super Bowl, and I think Seahawks fans are now Seth Rollins fans as well.
Let's be real here, guys. The Seahawks are going to blow the roof off of that stadium. They are going to blow out the New England Patriots. It's not going to be close. It is not going to be close. That's my prediction. I mean, I just think there's no chance that the Patriots can keep up with the Seahawks on offense. I just don't see it happening. I'm excited to see it, but that's my prediction for the game, of a rout for Seattle.
I like it.
Just don't go to the comments because then you get all the not so happy New England Patriots fans, which is actually very entertaining. I'll stick to your fake sport.
Oh, Lord. Dave Matthews, shocker, is going to be playing the Gorge in George Washington once again. It's another Labor Day weekend run for him. I think he's played the Gorge more than any other artist. Those dates are September 4th through the 6th, and they're going to have different supporting acts each of those nights. They're going to be doing a big U.S. tour, and it kicks off May 8th in Texas.
Is this the year that we all go?
I went once so long ago that I would love to go again.
I've never seen him at the Gorge. And I feel like that's like you have to do if you're just a fan of music. Like that's just like an iconic thing that he does. He performs at the Gorge Labor Day weekend. Come on, Danny.
Field trip.
Did you like it when they played Dave Matthews Band during the Seahawks game?
They did?
Oh, that's right. You guys were at the game.
Yeah.
They used it as like music going into commercials.
Cool.
Yeah.
Did you fall asleep?
No.
Dave Matthews has some bangers.
It was the upbeat one with the
You're not selling this, guys.
How'd that go again?
I don't know.
What song is that?
Is that Ants Marching?
Marching?
Look at us.
Yeah.
We are Dave Matthews people.
We're going.
I hate it here.
The Daily Migs.
Just like that. How would you like to beat Steve? Big Dave Matthews fan here. 29 wins, 10 losses, and 8 ties on the year so far. 206-803-ROCK is the number to call if you would like to try and beat Migs at 850.
With comprehensive reports on local schools you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Curious about where a school ranks in the state? Look no further. Percentage of teachers in their first or second year? We've got it. Lowest student-teacher ratio? No problem. The best cafeteria lunch in the district for your 9-year-old food blogger? Would it surprise you if we said yes?
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
I'm Jenna Fisher. And I'm Angela Kinsey. And together we have the podcast Office Ladies. Just because we finished rewatching The Office does not mean we're going anywhere. Every Wednesday, we'll be sharing even more exclusive stories from The Office and our friendship with brand new guests. Plus, you can revisit all the Office Ladies rewatch episodes every Monday with new bonus tidbits before every episode.
So follow and listen to Office Ladies on the free Odyssey app and wherever you get your podcasts.
Keeping up with the cost of everyday things feels like a full-contact sport these days. We get it, and we want to help. Puget Sound Energy has a ton of ways to help you lower your energy bill, from programs designed to lighten your load to rebates on energy-efficient upgrades for your home. We're proud to be constantly looking for ways to help. Because at the end of the day, you've got enough things to worry about. Let's see what we can do to make your energy bill not one of them. To see what you qualify for and where to get started, visit pse.com/gethelp.
Hi, I'm Nancy Cartwright. You may know me better as the voice of Bart Simpson. On Simpsons Declassified, we're diving into the mysteries that keep the Simpsons forever young. Have you ever wondered how the Simpsons regularly predicts future events? Who better to ask than the show's creators, performers, and writers, the celebrity guests? Be sure to follow and listen to Simpsons Declassified wherever you get your podcasts.
With a detailed agent directory you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Looking for a listing agent's contact info? We've got it. The agent with the most sales in your price range? Easy. Specialized agents with all the up-to-date info on your dream neighborhood? We'll know them. A Pisces who enjoys long walks on the beach? You've got other sites for that.
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Cash in on the nostalgia with Barron's Payback Program. Your old system has history. Your new one has savings. Get $110 for each year of your old equipment's age. Get up to $5,000 in savings with a high-efficiency heat pump upgrade. Plus, one customer wins a free system install and another wins a free water heater. But don't wait too long. Barron's Payback Program ends February 28th. Call Barron Home Services today. No purchase necessary. Visit barronheating.com for details.
Hey, this is Scott from Northwest Sleep Solutions. I wanted to warn people about some of these quote-unquote mattress sales you see out there. In most cases, they're marking up the beds before they slash the prices, meaning that deal you think you're getting isn't so good of a deal. A lot of the time, our everyday prices are lower than their sale prices. So if you want a truly good deal with no gimmicks, come visit Northwest Sleep Solutions in Fairhaven.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? I know Jason in Renton is. Jason, are you there?
I am.
Jason is ready to play the game, Steve, so you've got to exit the studio.
Bye-bye.
For those playing along at home, Jason will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Ready.
Complete the slogan. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your what?
Cup.
Correct. What is the nickname for Metallica's 1991 self-titled album?
Pass.
Which southern state is divided into parishes instead of counties?
Pass.
In what branch of the military did Morgan Freeman serve?
Air Force.
Correct. Which planet is known as the Morning Star?
Jupiter, Mars,
Sorry, say that again?
Jupiter, Mars, Venus.
Venus, yes. What type of food is fontina?
Fontina, cheese.
Yes. Which continent has the most known animal species?
Africa?
No.
Asia?
No.
South America?
Yes. Madeleine Albright was the first woman to hold what position in the U.S. government?
Treasurer?
No.
Yeah.
What is the shark's skeleton made of?
Cartilage.
Yes. The New England Patriots are tied for most Super Bowl wins with what other franchise?
Broncos.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 correct you got there, Jason.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
Not bad. Not bad. Hi, Steve. Welcome back.
It's good to be back.
Are you feeling ready?
Yeah!
Complete this slogan. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your what?
Mouth.
No.
Cup.
Yes. What is the nickname for Metallica's 1991 self-titled album?
Oh, the Black Album.
Yes. Which southern state is divided into parishes instead of counties?
That would be Alabama.
No.
Mississippi?
No.
Arkansas?
No. In what branch of the military did Morgan Freeman serve?
The Army?
No.
The Navy?
No.
The Marines?
No. Which planet is known as the Morning Star?
Which planet? That would be Uranus,
Would
Taryn.
not be.
Pluto?
No.
Mars?
No. What type of food is fontina?
What type of food is fontina?
Yeah.
Cheese.
Yes. Which continent has the most known animal species?
Africa?
No.
Asia?
No.
North America?
No. Madeleine Albright was the first woman to hold what position in the U.S. government?
Treasurer?
No.
Secretary of Defense?
No.
Secretary. Secretary.
Steve, you got 3. Wow. And that is definitely not enough to beat Jason. Jason, you got a whole 6. Congratulations on your victory.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
boy.
Let's check with Coach.
We did not care.
We clearly did not. You know, I blame our phone screener, Dayton, the statistician, the Beat Migs statistician. Right before I walked into this room, he goes, at this time slot, you have a 100% success rate at winning.
Oh, well, not anymore.
No, it's gone.
So,
thanks, Dayton.
The southern state that is divided into parishes instead of counties is Louisiana.
We did not care.
Our friend knew that Morgan Freeman served in the Air Force. The planet known as the Morning Star, he also got correct. That would be Venus. The continent with the most known animal species, South America.
We did not care.
Madeleine Albright was the first woman to hold Secretary of State. 2 that you did not get to.
Oh, boy.
What is a shark's skeleton made of?
Teeth.
Cartilage. And then the New England Patriots are tied for most Super Bowl wins with what other franchise?
The Pittsburgh Steelers.
You are correct, sir. Obviously not.
The Daily Migs Show.
I can't wait for Beat Migs at Live Night because you almost always lose at Live Night.
Yeah, because I leave the room and the entire room. No. Oh, no.
We don't cheat.
No. No one's yelling out answers and
No.
helping out whoever's up on stage.
Never has that happened before.
Okay. I must just made that up in my head.
You could possibly be the one to play Beat Migs on Live Night. Yachty and Naughty is the theme, so we're going Yacht Rock, baby. And it's presented by Pinky's Plumbing, Snoqualmie Casino, Friday, February 13th. So come hang out with us. It's such a fun way to see our rockaholics. Grab your tickets at KISW.com. On Sunday, Danny and I ended up at the Seahawks game, which was not our original plan for the weekend, but
I'm still waiting for my invite. What the hell? I'm kidding.
Sometimes things work out.
Unbelievable. I'm so happy you guys got to experience it. Especially Danny, who got to go for free.
We don't have to talk about that.
It still blows my
We don't
mind.
have to talk about that part.
I've been sliding into Anthony's DM, his friend Anthony, just to get on his good side for future opportunities.
Well, while Danny and I were at the game, we met a Seahawks fan that had a cool piece of Hawks merch.
All right, Taryn, we're here with Joe at the Holland Occidental, and you liked him because he had a dog.
He has a dog. Her name is Hazel. She's 11 years old. She's a beautiful golden retriever, but
That's a fun fact about Taryn is that if you have a dog, she will bypass everybody. She will forget every conversation she had, but she will know everything about your dog.
And she notices them.
Yes.
From across the city. Like, I'm just sitting there and all of a sudden she's like, Danny. And I'm like, where's the dog?
Right. It'd be like two dudes going and checking out like hot chicks. You'd be like, dude, check out that girl. Look at her. But with Taryn, it's like when we did our listener party at the Red Dog in Puyallup, we lost Taryn because she was hanging out with all the dogs in the outside
I even brought
part.
treats.
Yes.
Joe also has something on his body that we have to get for our friend Steve Migs, and that is a wrestling championship belt that's actually a fanny pack. Joe, tell us about this thing.
So it's an Igloo cooler, but it's a WWE championship belt. So I put 3 White Claws in it. It fits 3 White Claws, but they also make a Seahawks version.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Sadly, I already have. This is such a dork. I have the WWE Championship version of that, but before it became a cooler when it was just a fanny pack.
Oh, boy.
I wore it to Summer Meltdown one time.
It's very cool.
And everybody was really high challenging me to wrestling matches. I'm like, I should stop doing this. Like, someone's like, can I wrestle you for it? I'm like, yeah, sure.
Does it look like a wrestling belt, like a Seahawks wrestling belt?
Yes, it is a championship belt with the Seahawks logo instead of the WWE Championship logo.
I need that.
Yes. It's ridiculous.
That sounds amazing.
And it's amazing. It's in the mail. I thought it was going to get here before this, but it will be here in time for the Super Bowl.
Let's go. Also, who's your favorite wrestler?
My favorite wrestler is Jacob Fatu. He's the Samoan werewolf.
I like how you and me are like, I have no idea, but Steve Migs is going to be like, I got it.
I literally just pumped my fist when he said that.
Danny and I are looking at each other like, I have no idea what that means.
The Samoan werewolf. He used to wrestle at Defy a bunch. Super nice guy.
Of course.
He's a beast, though, in the ring. The only problem with him, we used to have some issues with him and I because he's a big 49ers fan.
Oh,
and when he found out I was a Seahawks fan, we stopped talking.
If our coworker was here, he would be nerding out with you big time. He actually wrestles. He's an independent wrestler here in Seattle. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Cheers, buddy.
Yeah, cheers. Go Hawks.
Go Hawks. And thanks for saying nice things.
Of course.
Where's my fanny pack, though?
We do need to get those.
So as the night went on, Taryn was drinking.
Yeah.
Danny, I don't think, was drinking as much because I wasn't there for this, so I get to experience it through these audio clips that Danny sent me.
To be fair, I also feel like Danny has a ridiculous tolerance and never slurs.
That's also true.
All right, well, let's see. Okay, here, for an instance, this is before the drinking started, or the drinking just started. Here's Taryn Daly.
Oh, we are at the hall on Occidental taking tequila shots, but I actually didn't throw up. That's great news.
And now we have steins of beer.
How many ounces are these?
A lot.
Is this like 32 ounces? What is it?
Yeah.
Taryn sounds very sober right there.
Yes.
It's a half liter, by the way. That's how big the steins are.
Damn. And here Taryn is after the game.
I was sitting in a wonderful section. They were really nice people. We became friends. I stepped on somebody's foot. I fell into the crowd that was below me.
Did they catch you?
Yes, they did. But they were very annoyed. And I felt so bad. I apologized about 100 times.
How many beers did you have, Taryn?
32.
32?
It was like 3, maybe 4.
Okay, so at what point in the night did this happen, Taryn?
Oh, God.
I'm being shamed right now because I was originally going to get a twisted tea, and Taryn Daly said no.
Because that's for little bitches.
Do you remember?
Yes.
Was this before?
Was early in the game.
This was before the game started.
Yeah.
This is when we walked into the stadium.
But this is in Lumen Field.
Yes.
Okay, so after the tequila shot.
Yes.
So instead, she shamed me into getting a different beer. So I got a Coors Light.
That's for little bitches.
What is your deal with this? Why do people have to drink beer with you? Why can't we have like a mixed drink?
Well, twisted
Or like
teas
a
are just
seltzer.
too sweet for me.
So you're not drinking it, Danny is.
I know.
I know. She was buying me it, so that's why she was like, you need to get a real beer, man.
So you wouldn't buy it for him because it wasn't up to your liking?
Yes, I have standards.
No, we're in Lumen. Why is it for little bitches?
Because, like, what's the point? You're going to spend the same amount of money for, like, way less fun. She has a point.
I was going to say, oddly, I'm tracking with your logic, and that concerns me.
She got a buddy, just an FYI.
Go Hawks. That was a very evil laugh.
Also, for those of you, and I'm talking mostly to Steve, but there's backstory. When Taryn gets drunk, she has the one eye closed and is slurring.
Yes.
That was completely happening. When
At that
she was
point?
no, that was happening after the game where she's telling the story about falling in people, and I'm like, oh my Lord.
Yeah, that's typically signs for me to go home is when I can't open one of my eyes.
Yeah.
I was originally going to get a twisted tea, and Taryn Daly said no.
Because that's for little bitches. Yeah.
The Daily Mix Show.
How would you like to win tickets to see the band Ghost at Climate Pledge Arena on February 15th?
What do you have to say about fans of Ghost?
That's for little bitches.
Oh, okay.
If you could name a song, if you only heard 1 second of the chorus, we will hook you up with those Ghost tickets. Call 206-803-ROCK right now, and we will play Hook or Shook at 9:20.
With a detailed agent directory you won't find anywhere else, Homes.com is the only place to find the in-depth info home shoppers want. Very in-depth info. Looking for a listing agent's contact info? We've got it. The agent with the most sales in your price range? Easy. Specialized agents with all the up-to-date info on your dream neighborhood? We'll know them. A Pisces who enjoys long walks on the beach? You've got other sites for that.
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Cash in on the nostalgia with Barron's Payback Program. Your old system has history. Your new one has savings. Get $110 for each year of your old equipment's age. Get up to $5,000 in savings with a high-efficiency heat pump upgrade. Plus, one customer wins a free system install and another wins a free water heater. But don't wait too long. Barron's Payback Program ends February 28th. Call Barron Home Services today. No purchase necessary. Visit barronheating.com for details.
Hey, this is Scott from Northwest Sleep Solutions. I wanted to warn people about some of these quote-unquote mattress sales you see out there. In most cases, they're marking up the beds before they slash the prices, meaning that deal you think you're getting isn't so good of a deal. A lot of the time, our everyday prices are lower than their sale prices. So if you want a truly good deal with no gimmicks, come visit Northwest Sleep Solutions in Fairhaven.
It's time for Hook or Shook, the game with absolutely no integrity. We'll play 1 second of a hook from a song, then you have to guess what it is. We'll bend the rules, pull out all the stops, and do anything to help you win. But you might just get shook, as one of us will play too and possibly cost you the game.
This week, we have the hookup on tickets to see the band Ghost at Climate Pledge Arena on February 15th. Playing for the chance to go to that show is Robbie in Tacoma. Good morning, Robbie.
Good morning, Taryn.
We're going to spin the wheel now and see if you are going to play with Steve, Migs, or me.
All right, the wheel's spinning. Who's going to land on? Who's going to help Robbie win these Ghost tickets? By a hair.
Whoa.
Robbie, it's you and me. Let's win these tickets.
Let's go!
All right, Robbie, here is your clip.
Enter Sandman Metallica, baby.
If we had that button, we'd hit the That Was Easy button.
Yes. All right, Robbie, nicely done. Steve Migs, here is
the Never, Never Land.
Your clip.
Oh.
Come on, Steve, get it.
Oh, you know I got this. It's Queen. Hopefully it's a song we'll be hearing not this Sunday, but next Sunday for our Seattle Seahawks. We are the champions. What the hell was that, Danny? We are the champions.
No time for losing.
Well, hey, Robbie, congratulations.
We're killing it this morning.
Robbie, have you ever seen Ghost live?
I have not.
Oh, you're in for a treat, Robbie. It's the best.
I am a fan, though, so I'm actually really excited about this. This is awesome.
Oh yeah, you have to call back and let us know how the show was, because I've only seen them do like a little acoustic thing. I've never seen them with a full-on rock show. And Taryn,
oh yeah,
you would attest that visually. It's a great show.
I never miss a Ghost show, Steve.
The Daily Mix Show.
If we have chatted about anything this morning that you would like to chat with us about, please call 206-803-ROCK. We will check in with the Rockaholics after Pearl Jam. All morning, we have received texts and calls from you that we haven't had a chance to get to, but right now we are checking in with the Rockaholics, and it's brought to you by Beacon Plumbing, Heating, Electrical, Septic, and Mechanical. Call up to chime in on anything from the show, or if you have something on your mind that you would like to discuss with us. The number is 206-803-ROCK. Steve Migs, I know we have been on a quest to find a place to watch the Super Bowl in the South End, and we do have someone on hold that might have the spot.
All right.
We're going to get the details in just a moment, but first, Juan in Maple Valley, you want to chat about the Seahawks getting a little bit of grief for hanging out with strippers?
Yeah, that's messed up, man. They broke code there.
I agree. So there was like a social media post, and it was the rumor about a certain Seahawks player that was spotted at a penthouse with, like, I guess it's a penthouse known for having strippers. I have no idea. I've never heard of this thing, and I was like, "Who?"
I never told anybody that I was hanging out with. What's his name?
Well, if you say it, you're going to break the bro code, Juan. You can't say it.
Yeah, but this was over 25 years ago.
Oh, okay, so after 25 years, we're allowed to say who we went to strip clubs with?
Yes. Keanu Reeves.
You went to a strip club with Keanu Reeves? What?
Yeah, I was hanging out with him at a strip club in Tucson. That's when he was playing, he had his band. He had a gig there.
Dog Star.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, he was there at the strip club, and we hung out with him for a while before he hit him out.
Okay, Juan, question for you. I know we're going way back in time, over 25 years ago, but did Keanu Reeves have a type? Was he dropping money on a certain type of girl?
No, he was just there chilling also. He just having some whiskey sours.
Okay, well, we've learned more about Keanu Reeves. He continues the lore of how awesome Keanu Reeves is, hanging out with dudes at strip clubs.
He's just like us.
He is.
You know, 206-803-ROCK. I believe we have Tommy on the phone of Tommy's Tavern. Tommy, good morning, and where the heck is Tommy's Tavern?
Good morning. It's in Yelm, Washington, kind of out there a little bit.
Okay, I'm excited because all morning long we've been getting text messages from people that are just like random numbers that are saying, you guys need to have your Super Bowl party because we're trying to find a place to have a Super Bowl party. We want it to be free, and a lot of people want us to come to the South End since we haven't been there in a minute. And we've been getting texts all morning from people saying, check out Tommy's Tavern. So we go on Facebook, and we see you guys have a post saying, hey, tell The Rock to have their Super Bowl party at Tommy's Tavern.
That's right. We got awesome customers and stuff, so I knew they'd get the word out.
So you guys started this little campaign, and we want to know a little bit more about Tommy's Tavern. What are some of the delicious bites that we might be enjoying on a Super Bowl?
Oh, sure. I mean, we got all the tavern basics. We got, like, the best burgers in the area, wings, tacos, French fries for days, stuff like that. And we've been open since August and then just been killing it, so fairly new. And we got the best music coming through, in my opinion. Yeah, we've just been turning it up.
Tommy, first of all, you said wings, and Danny's eyes just popped up. He's very excited. And then my eyes popped up when you said French fries. Are we talking like steak fries? Are we talking like the thin cut?
Oh, we only run the breaded stuff. It's the best.
Oh, I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
All right, Tommy, so what is Yelm all about? Because we have not been to, I don't think any of us have been to Yelm. I maybe got gas there passing through one time, but tell us about the charm of Yelm.
Yeah, Yelm's definitely like a drive-through city for sure, but it's got an awesome music community out there, which is what made me want to open that place in the first place. And really tight-knit kind of, like I said, music people out there, so everybody's gathering around, killer open mic at the place as well. And yeah, it's awesome.
And it's funny. I look online and say, like, what are some of the notable things about Yelm? And it says there's a really nice movie theater, and then also Ramtha's School of Enlightenment. What is Ramtha's School of Enlightenment?
I'll let you dig into that one.
I also saw the tagline is Pride of the Prairie, so that's very exciting.
Yes. That's our kind of city slogan.
So Tommy's Tavern, how big of a place is it?
It's not the biggest, but it's, I think 300 occupancy, but also a huge kind of parking lot and a pretty good barbecue rig, too.
What was it like there this past Sunday?
Oh, packed. The last two games has just been awesome. I got some videos. If you guys look at my page that we've been posting up, the place just exploding, with the touchdown or whatever.
Oh, I love that. You just so are you from Yelm or did what? I know you said it because of the music and all that, but are you originally from the Yelm area?
I live in Roy, which is a couple towns over, but I went to Yelm for school, K through 12.
Oh, awesome, dude! And a new spot too. That'd be kind of fun to check out.
Yeah, it's been great so far, and like I said, we got the best customers coming in. I got great staff. They're all musicians, most of them, and all I've heard is good things from the public.
So, Tommy, if I'm driving down I-5 headed south, how do I get to Yelm?
Just keep driving.
Well, luckily, there are big Yelm signs on I-5, and if you kind of just cut across in the Squally Res, usually, it pops right in the Yelm.
Awesome. Well, we're going to get your information, Tommy, and we might be able to talk a little bit more about this. We're definitely interested.
Sounds great to me.
Awesome. If not, definitely at some point we got to swing by and check out Tommy's Tavern.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tommy. You rock. Go Hawks.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, go Hawks.
Somebody's like, Yelm is very deep, guys.
I like it deep.
Okay.
We got to go.
The Daily Migs Show.
You can join us at Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel for live night. This year, we decided the theme would be yachty and naughty. So we're going to bust out some of your favorite yacht rock jams with the KISW new originals on stage. The Daily Migs Show will be completely live. The men's room will be completely live. All the craziness completely live.
Yeah, buddy.
Get your tickets at KISW.com. Because that's for little bitches.
The Daily Migs Show is built on the backs of legends, the Rockaholics. And some don't just listen, they show up. They bring the moment. They win the day. They're the player of the game. And they earn the Daily Mix Game Ball.
It's not just the Seahawks who have this tradition. The Daily Migs Show does it too. We're giving out a game ball to the player of the game.
Yes.
Steve Migs, who is getting the Daily Migs Show game ball
Speaking
today?
of the Seahawks, earlier we talked to a guy by the name of Buddy from Tacoma, Washington, and he's getting today's game ball.
Buddy in Tacoma, what is on your sports bucket list, or what have you accomplished on your sports bucket list?
My sports bucket list that I accomplished was going to the Seahawks divisional round. I went to the Niners game with two of my friends. Never been in a playoff atmosphere. I've been to several regular season games with them. Found one for $500 up in section 326 row Q. I sat down, took 2 sips of my beer, and then Rashid hit that return, and I almost spilled my beer.
And Buddy, was it at that moment you realized that was worth every single penny that you spent to go to that game?
Absolutely. I completely forgot about all costs at that point.
Dude, and also, that's the most stress-free playoff game, I think. Well, the Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos as well. Yes. But, at Lumen Field, I don't think you'll ever find a more stress-free game than that game.
Oh, it was incredible. Every time I looked up, something was happening. There was not ever a boring moment.
No, just a giant party.
And a lot of points.
Yes.
For us.
Everybody is getting a game ball, okay?
The Daily Migs Show. Daily Migs Show.
Sometimes you got to treat yourself to something new. Might we recommend the brand new KISW Rock Beanie, available exclusively in the Rock Shop, and it's got the big letter R right there on the front. Yes, for Ryan Castle.
Correct.
Grab one before they are gone in the Rock Shop at KISW.com.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes and we'll give you some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download,
a.k.a. the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
Good morning, Ryan Castle.
And to you, Taryn
Thank
Daly.
you for joining us to go through the Daily Migs Download.
It is my pleasure.
Nice.
Happy to be here.
Well, all of us Seahawks fans, we're very fired up about Super Bowl 60. Not this Sunday, but next Sunday. But the celebration did have at Lumen Field, which you were at, Danny was at, Taryn was at. There was a little bit of a hiccup because, Ryan, were you at the game?
I was not. I did watch it at home, though.
Then it must have been another intoxicated fan. An intoxicated fan in his 40s wandered onto the field during the post-game activities. I want to talk to this guy. I don't know how we can track him down, but I would love to talk to him.
I saw a video of our friend Cool Keith, and he was on the field. I wonder if that was him.
And he wasn't sober.
And he's also in his 40s.
He is.
I mean, checkbox, checkbox, checkbox.
Oh, that massively cool, long beard. Oh, yeah, it must be him. No,
we know that guy.
Somehow this guy wandered onto the field with a drink in hand. He allegedly made contact with Coach Mike and some other coaches as well. He was arrested for trespassing, later released, and permanently banned from the stadium.
Oh, no.
I will say, when I was there, I got a text from my dad, "Are you going down on the field?" Yeah. I'm like, "Father, I don't think that it works that way."
This isn't WSU.
Right. This
I'm
isn't
not
college.
storming the field.
My mom
No.
texts me the exact same thing. And she's like, "Are you on the field? I'm looking for you." And I was like, "What do you think this is?" I've never even even thought to rush the field.
He's going to take down the goalposts and carry it through Pioneer Square or something.
But I'm not encouraging what this guy did, and yeah, he's been banned for life, but
that's unfortunate.
Kind of worth it, maybe. I don't know.
Sure.
Like, kind of, what a moment to be able to be on the field when the team's celebrating the championship.
I guess I have to track that guy down and get him on the show.
I would love to talk to him.
Yeah.
I'm not here to. I'm not condoning it.
So how was it? I have no idea. I have no recollection of it whatsoever.
I hope he got a selfie.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope he was able to at least pull that off.
For those of us who are not traveling to the Super Bowl, maybe looking to attend a Super Bowl party, Seattle is the most expensive city in the country to host a Super Bowl party. They're saying that hosts in this area spend about $39 per guest, nearly $400 for a 10-person gathering.
This is why we want to do it at a bar and have it be for free.
Yes. It's driven largely by the cost of food right now and how high it is here. Green Bay, though, they rank as the cheapest city to throw a Super Bowl watch party.
I've been to Green Bay, and I'll tell you why.
It's cheap.
There's nothing there.
Hey, as far as weather, we're going to be hitting a high of 48 degrees. It's going to be a nice clear day today. The DMD is brought to you by Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel, and that's what's up.
Our friend Ryan Castle is up next with your morning 12-pack.
The Daily Migs Show. The Daily Migs Show.
Huddle up. We got one play. Everything we work for comes down to this.
Quick question. Speaking of workouts, how would you rate your athletic program?
Bro, we're in the middle of the state championship.
Oh, so like a B+ then?
Dude, get out of our huddle.
Well, at Homes.com, we leave it all on the field to get you detailed information on local schools.
Off the field.
Off the field. Copy. All right, go sports.
How'd he even get in here?
Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Hey friends, I'm Sharon McMahon, host of The Preamble. Listen, I know you're dealing with a lot, and it's even harder to do it when the world around you feels chaotic. But I'm here to help. Each week, my expert guests and I slow things down to talk about the stories shaping our world, what's really happening behind the headlines, why it matters, how it all connects. And if you're ready for real understanding and maybe even a little bit of hope, follow and listen to The Preamble wherever you get your podcasts.
New year, same extra value meals at McDonald's. So now, get 2 snack wraps plus fries and a medium soft drink for just $8. For limited time only, prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher in Hawaii, Alaska, and California, and for delivery.
Time is precious, and so are our pets. So time with our pets is extra precious. That's why we started Dutch. Dutch provides 24/7 access to licensed vets with unlimited virtual visits and follow-ups for up to 5 pets. You can message a vet at any time and schedule a video visit the same day. Our vets can even prescribe medication for many ailments, and shipping is always free. With Dutch, you'll get more time with your pets and year-round peace of mind when it comes to their vet care. Go to Dutch.com to get vet care that is always there for just $92 a year.